Technical difficulties, technical difficulties. Go on, YouTube. Here we go. Go on, YouTube. I'm gonna wait for at least Luke to hop back in. Hopefully Stormy Day does as well. Okay, there you go. Hi, Luke. Yeah, I don't know why. I went upstairs for a minute, and then I came back down and my stream was frozen. That was fun. Okay. Yeah, good. I'm glad Stormy made it over. We're ready to test this, so... My favorite part, reconnecting the LCD cable that is always weirdly difficult to reconnect. Yeah, it feels like you would have it in all the way. But like, when I go to... Okay, well it is in, but I'll bet if it works, we're gonna end up with some fugliness. We need a rear shield. Oh, nice. 12-inch PowerBook G4. Those are nice machines. I need to get my hands on one of those. Well, I don't know. I don't know how much I'd end up using one. The wants cool thing, that would be cool part of my brain wants one of those. The will I actually use this part of my brain, on the other hand, I don't know. And hello, Alexander. Welcome to the stream. I'm just gonna do 2 of these screws in, and then we'll test this. Okay. I don't like the amount of flex we're getting, so I'm not gonna mess with the hinge. Okay, here's our screen. Big moment. Charger is plugged in. 3, 2, 1. Hey! Look at that. How does the image look? It looks good, good. I don't see any real unevenness. I think I got it clean enough. There we go. What? Oh, I left my Disk Tools disk in there. I guess the floppy drive works. This is for the PowerBook 150, so I don't know if this will boot. We'll see. It might give up and throw an error. This trackball works great, and I haven't even cleaned it yet. It's weird. Those G4s are deceptively non-durable. They look like they'd be tanks, and it takes a lot to actually break one, but it doesn't take much at all to make one look like crap. Oh, and they make you take keyboard keys off to take them apart, which is evil, but they're beautiful machines. Camera won't focus. But, I mean, you can tell what's going on. We got a PowerBook. It seems to be working. The floppy drive works, which is great. PowerBook 140, 4 megs of RAM. That's interesting. Maybe as an effect of the type of capacitor I used, there's like a delay. Look at that. That's weird. Well, there we go. It doesn't have much delay going up in contrast, but it has a little bit of delay going down. My others don't do that. Turning it down all the way, how does it look? Looks pretty even. Maybe a different type of capacitor would be more suited there. Yeah. Excuse me. They do look a bit tougher than they are because the aluminum finish they use is so weak against scratches, I mean. Okay, do we have any... I want a way to test the keyboard. We might not have anything on here that can do that. I could rename an item. That's one way to test your keyboard. Seems like everything works. All right. So far, so good. Just weird behavior from this. I'm assuming it's the capacitor we put in here. It's supposed to be like instant. I guess I'll note that in the listing when I get to selling this. I mean, it's a minor thing. It was the right value. Unless I misread and it was a 4.7. Let me just sanity check. No. 47.16. Go. Tripod. How is my T430 going? I'm using it right now for the stream chat. It works great. The one thing is the thermals suck, which they didn't suck when I first put, because since the last video I did, I put in an i7-3840QM, which is a higher wattage CPU, and it runs fine. I don't think it throttles, but it gets under full load, it gets to like 100 degrees C, which is not good. That would normally mean go replace your thermal paste. But I've done that, and it was like 20 degrees cooler when I first put the CPU in. So I don't know what happened, but it is running hotter, and I don't know why. I'll have to closely monitor that. I mean, it's not going to kill it if it runs that hot. It'll just start throttling if it gets much hotter. But besides that and the crap battery life, it's an amazing machine. I love it. It's not really too loud. So, I mean, hey, it's working great. I'm glad this thing seemingly is working great. Ejects. Nice. Floppy drive works. All that this needs now is its original rear cover fixed. It needs blue SCSI, and we're just about good to go. So, nice. Yeah, I replaced, what you have to do on the T430 is you need a motherboard that doesn't have the dedicated graphics processor, that uses the integrated graphics. You need that motherboard, which I have. And then you need to use the heatsink for the board with dedicated graphics. Because it has an extra heat pipe, and it's not even connected to the CPU heat pipe. I bridged it with a bit of thermal paste. But it's just enough to keep those quad cores from throttling. So I did that. I installed that heatsink, and it works. It's what makes it work at all without throttling. Because what'll happen if you use the original heatsink is it'll still work. It'll just thermal throttle and end up not much faster than the CPU you replaced it with. So, or replaced with it. So, it doesn't throttle. It runs fast. It passes benchmarks nicely. So, I can't really complain too much. I am gonna oh no, I can shove this back down. I think I routed this cable weird. But our goal was met. It was a success. I think now I'm tired. We've been streaming for well over an hour. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here, and maybe I'll do another stream. Probably not tonight, but at some point soon, recapping some other miscellaneous things I need to take care of. So, yeah. But thank you all for tuning in. I will see you all soon, hopefully. Bye, everyone. Thank you all for tuning in.